Good evening, everyone. My name is Allison Wooliger, and on behalf of my co-chair, Michael Stofsky, and myself, we are thrilled to welcome you to our Yom Ha'atzmaut Celebration. Thank you for joining us to celebrate Israel's 73rd birthday. I like it. I like the spirit already. For those of you in the lot who want a better view, please log into Zoom. The Zoom link is in your Israel box, and you could also tune into 97.3 FM on the radio to hear us a little more clearly. I am now pleased to introduce Michael Ward, who will first sing the national anthem. Michael sings with our renowned Cleveland Orchestra. And following Michael, Yanina Dana, an Israeli living in Cleveland, will sing Hatikva. Yanina served in the IDF as a lieutenant and today is dedicated to sharing the Hebrew language with young people through song.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
כל עוד בלבב פנימה, נפש יהודי הומייה, ולפתי מזרח קדימה, עין לציון צופיה. עוד לא עבדה תקוותנו, התקווה בת שנות 2000, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים. להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים.
Wow, wasn't that beautiful? Thank you, Michael and Yanina. And the sun came out just for that moment. It is so special to be here with all of you tonight. For those of you who are here in your cars, if you've had a chance to open your Israel in a box, wave those flags out your window, honk your horns, flash your lights. Let's show some ruach. Awesome. It is now my pleasure to introduce my co-chair, Michael Stofsky, who is joining us virtually.
Hi, I'm Mike Stofsky. I'm one of the co-chairs for this year's Yom Ha'atzmaut event. Unfortunately, I'm in Florida at the moment, but I'm so thrilled that we have over 200 people with us on Zoom. I know we're all in different places, but we have all come together to celebrate our deep connection to Israel and the Jewish people. I know on my first trip to Israel, what impressed me most when I first got there was going down to the Western Wall Plaza and looking at the hotel at night. The enormity and the gravity of the place just struck me and has always stayed with me. So I'd now like to invite all of you who are participating on Zoom to share your first memory of traveling to Israel. Or for those who are from Israel, please share in the Zoom chat one of the things you miss most about being in Israel on Yom Ha'atzmaut. Allison Williger will then share it live for you all to see.
Thank you, Michael. It's so great that we have people joining us virtually and in person. I know after a long year, we're so happy to be together and join together in this safe manner. So we're going to wait for some of these messages, hopefully in the Zoom chat, to start rolling in. I will share one special memory I have from Yom Ha'atzmaut. It was 13 years ago for Israel's 60th birthday, and we welcomed into the world my firstborn child. So it was a doubly special day for us. We had an Israeli flag in the hospital with us, so it'll always be a special day for me and my family. All right, so okay. So our Zoom chat, there are some great comments coming in. Jen Schwartz says, visiting the Western Wall as a teenager on Tish B'Av and visiting the shul. So thank you guys. And if more of those, we'll keep updating you as more come in. Now, I would like you to meet Roe Perry, who is a member of our host committee tonight. Roe is from Cleveland and lived in Israel for several years. Welcome, Roe.
Hello.
Hi. Can you share with us, what do you miss most about Israel?
Yeah, so one of the things I miss the most about Israel is that when you go there, you really get this sense of a united community, and that's no matter where you go. So my mom's mother, my grandmother, lives in Ashkelon, which is in the southern part, and then my dad's family is from Haifa in the northern part. And wherever you go, you really get that sense of community. And my dad used to always joke that if you have young kids and you travel with them in Israel, you'll get comments from about 100 strangers on how to raise them. And so, you know, obviously when we were there, that was the way it went. So that's probably what I miss the most. And then, of course, the food.
Thank you, Roe. And clearly you have a fan club out there. You're getting some honks. I like that. Isn't it amazing to see and hear the connections our community has with the state of Israel? I'd like to take a moment to thank the many community sponsors and hosts for making tonight possible. I would also like to recognize our Federation Board Chair, David Heller, and Federation President, Erica Rudin-Luria, for their leadership. Thank you, David and Erica, for bringing our community together for such a beautiful celebration. I also wanted to make a special shout out and thank you to Ilanit Kalir and the Federation staff who helped make this event possible. They made everything look easy, but it took a lot of work and logistics to make everything happen tonight. So thank you guys. In an effort to keep everyone safe tonight, for security reasons, we're requesting that you either stay in your car or right next to your car in your mask for the duration of the event. Thank you, guys. And I'm now pleased to welcome Scott Simon. Scott is the chair of the Overseas Connections Committee of the Federation and will serve as our MC for tonight. So take it away, Scott.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Hello, everybody in Cleveland. Let's hear those horns, everybody. Let's make some noise. Woo! I love it. The sun is coming out. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening, and it's made even more beautiful for the reason that all of us are here. All of us here in this lot, the hundreds of people in this lot, the hundreds of people on Zoom, our friends in St. Petersburg, our friends in Beit Shan, our friends in Valley of the Springs, to celebrate one of the most special days of the year, Yom Ha'atzmaut, the birthday of Israel. Let's give a round of applause and honk those horns. I remember, I'm a little bit older than Allison. I remember being on Ben Yehuda Street, snaking through the biggest crowd I think I had ever seen in my life, and dancing and singing for hours. And everybody was yelling, 45, 45, 45. And now we get to yell 73, 73. It's amazing. I'd like to, again, welcome all of you. I'm pleased to be the chair of the Overseas Connections Committee, which means it's our link to all of the things that we do in Israel as a federation and as a Cleveland community. And one of the most important things that we do is our relationship with at-risk youth. And there's a very, very special army base in Israel called Havat HaShomer. How many of you have actually been to Havat HaShomer? Yeah? Actually, I'm going to ask you another question. Does everybody want to play a quick game? Let's play a game. I know many of you have been to Havat HaShomer. If you are from Israel or you've been to Israel more than 10 times, honk your horn. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to add to this. If you have been to Israel 5 or more times, or you're from Israel, honk your horn. Okay, and lastly, if you have ever been to Israel or you're from Israel, honk your horns. Amazing. I love the Ruach. And for those of you on Zoom, please write in the chat a wonderful memory of your first trip to Israel, or if you're from Israel, tell us what you miss most about it, and we'll share those with you. So back to Havat HaShomer. So this is an incredible, incredible army base. It is for at-risk teen men who otherwise would not be able to get into the army. And this base actually allows them to gain the skills and the confidence to get into the army. It becomes their army service. And I think one of the most special parts about Havat HaShomer is all of the commanders on the base are women. They have found that this group of women have done the best in motivating these guys and to take them to the next level. So we have something very special for you right now. Over the years, we've had concerts, right? We bring in people from Israel to sing and to party on Yom Ha'atzmaut. And obviously this year, it was not so easy to get people to travel here. So we're bringing an amazing band, and we're bringing them from Havat HaShomer to you. So now we're going to actually go to the Havat HaShomer Army Base, where a wonderful band performed. We hired them. They performed for these incredible female commanders. So we're going to go to that right now. And for the next few minutes, enjoy this incredible musical interlude. Dance, sing, honk your horns. Let's have fun.
Hello friends, hello Cleveland. I'm Lior Balavi from Beit Shan. So happy to be with you here on screen for Yom Ha'atzmaut Celebration. Every year we come with a delegation of soldiers to Cleveland, but this year, unfortunately, because of COVID-19, we cannot do that. So we're gonna celebrate it virtually. So if you're ready, come and join us for an outstanding celebration of Yom Ha'atzmaut, the Independence Day celebration. Are you ready? Follow me.
you're ready, flash your lights, hack your horns, wave the flag through your windows. If you're on Zoom, wave to the screen. And let me welcome the best band in Israel, Lehakat Lehava.
Good evening, Cleveland! Happy Independence Day to you all. We're so happy to be here tonight with our dear friends here in Havana Shomer, dear soldiers who you, the base that you adopted over there in far Cleveland. And even though we are here and you guys are over there far away, even though we're always deep in our hearts. יחד לב אל לב נפתח ונראה את האור שבשמיים. יחד לב אל לב נפתח בתקווה לאהבה.
Come on, come on.
Sing with us! כשהלב נפתח, חובק את העולם, ובקריאה גדולה, זה שיר אהבה. דיברו הכל אפשר, כן זה לא מאוחר, השחר כבר עלה. This my love.
Come on, everyone, you understand?
יחד לב אל לב נפתח ונראה את האור שבשמיים. יחד לב אל לב נפתח בתקווה לאהבה.
רק אם נאמין ובלי שום דבר
רק כלפיהם
בדרך העולם. זה שיר אהבה, everybody want to
הכל אפשר, כן זה לא מאוחר, שחר כבר עלה, זה זמן לאהבה. שירו איתנו, sing with us. יחד לב אל לב נפתח ונראה את האור שבשמיים. יחד לב אל לב נפתח ונראה לאהבה. Let me hear you sing, בוא נשמע אתכם, בוא נשמע, כולם. יחד.
We hear you, Cleveland, we hear you.
שירו. יחד לב אל לב נפתח ונראה את האור שבשמיים. יחד לב אל לב נפתח ונראה לאהבה.
עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו
ועל כולם.
עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו
ועל כולם. סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלאם, סלאם, סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלאם, סלאם. עוד יבוא שלום, עוד יבוא שלום. Yeah. Yeah. Salam, salam, aleinu. סלאם, 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 עלינו ועל כל העולם, סלאם, סלאם. עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם. עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם. סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם, סלאם, סלאם, סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם, סלאם, סלאם. One more time, one more time. סלאם, סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם, סלאם, סלאם, וואלכ סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם, סלאם, סלאם. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Na 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 חלון פתוח, תבוא ברוח, תלטף אותה אור סגול. צריכים לזוז בזה, אני בטוח, לארוז לנוע, תוך כדי נבין לאן. חיכינו לו, אז רק תגידו יו, יו, יד ביד נשלב ונהיה לפועם וציפור. רגע ברגע הולך, אל תשאלי למה ולמה ואיך, על חופים תחים תפתחי את ליבך, תראי איך ברגע הכל נחייך. ונה נה 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 זה חלון פתוח, אוויר מלוח, קו המים מתקרב לחוף, הזמן נוזל עכשיו תשבות ננוח, לפחות שבוע, לא נחשוב על שום דבר. חיכינו לו והנה בא היום, בואי נברח וניקח רק אותי ואותך ונכחול. היידה, 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 רגע ברגע הולך, אל תשאלי למה ולמה ואיך, על חופים תחים תפתחי את ליבך, תראי איך ברגע הכל לחייך. נה 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 Put your flags up in the air. Yeah. תרימו את הדגלים. בוא נשמע אתכם, let me hear you sing, let me hear you sing, כולם שרים, כולם. רגע ברגע הולך. למה ואיך? We don't hear you. תפתחי את ליבך. הכל נחייך. נה 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 כן, כן, צריכים לזוז בזה אני בטוח, לארוז לנוע, לא עכשיו נבין לאן.
Okay, what did you all think? Was that amazing? And I hear that we're going crazy on Zoom. All the Zoomers who are having so much fun. I just am looking now at a couple of the reflections of the people on Zoom about their first Israel experiences. Rebecca Barshane, hi Rebecca, says, as a child, our parents let us wander around Yerushalayim without them. It was not something they would ever do in the US, and it was safer in Israel. And Dorit, our wonderful, wonderful connection in Beit Shan, our wonderful partner in Beit Shan, says, Yom Ha'atzmaut from Israel. We love seeing our friends in Cleveland, and we want you to come visit in Beit Shan. Yes, we want to come visit as well. And then Naomi Weiss said, my first trip to Israel was a work-study program on a kibbutz. What a wonderful way to have a first trip. We all, those of us who had an Israel experience, didn't grow up there, have such important feelings about both the state of Israel, the land of Israel, and certainly the people of Israel. And I want to introduce to you now 4 very special young people. They probably don't want all the covet that I'm going to give them now, but they are our shin-shins. They're volunteering in our community for a year. Yeah, let's hear it. They've all graduated from high school. They're spending their year in Cleveland prior to their military service. And this is really important. The Shin Shin program is very, very hard to get into. I'm going to tell you how hard. 10,000 Israeli teens apply each year, 10,000, and only 50 get accepted. 10,000 apply, only 50 get accepted, and we have 4 of them right here.
It's on.
So I want to introduce them to you. I'm going to ask them maybe a question each, and then I'm going to ask them a Cleveland trivia question. So we'll see how well they've done being in Cleveland for a very short period of time, and we'll see if they know their Cleveland trivia. So first, I'm going to ask Ori to come up. Everybody give Ori a round of applause and honk your horn for Ori.
Good morning. Good afternoon, Cleveland.
We're so happy to have you. The sun is out. It's shining.
It is. I'm so happy to be here with that wonderful community. So happy to be with you guys. So grateful to celebrate that wonderful day all together.
So I've seen you dancing through the parking lot now for about an hour. I love your enthusiasm. And I also heard something. I heard that music may have something to do with your life.
Well, might be. Yes,
okay.
Indeed.
Now, I don't want you to be shy. I want you to tell us. You play not just 1 instrument or 2 instruments. You play more, don't you?
Yeah.
So tell us all about that.
Of course, sure. I've started playing piano when I was 4th grade, and I got really enjoying playing it and knowing the instrument's ability. So I learned how to play the bass guitar, such as drums, clarinet, flute, and a bit of saxophone. I can also sing, but I probably sing really bad, and working with drums and music programming.
Wonderful. Well, maybe we'll hear you sing tonight.
Well, maybe. Yeah, it's up to the crowd, isn't it?
Do you want to sing something a cappella right now to the crowd?
I'm shy. I'm shy.
All right, we won't force you to do that. I will ask you a Cleveland trivia question, though. You ready?
Yes, every
Now,
time.
do you want a sports related?
Yeah.
You want it? Yeah. Okay.
Sports.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. This is not easy.
For LeBron James.
The
please.
mascot. All right, and all of you out here, you're going to know the answer, but I want you to not say anything. We'll see how Ori does. The mascot of the Cleveland Indians is a large fuchsia-colored creature. He has a yellow nose and shaggy yellow eyebrows. What is the mascot's name? And I'm going to give you 4 choices. DJ Kitty, Slider, Blooper, or Donnie the dog?
I mean, 4th sound really familiar, which 3rd will not be accepted, such as the 2nd one. So I guess I'm going to go with the 4th one.
With Donnie the dog?
Yes.
Okay. Donnie the dog is actually the mascot of Maccabi Tel Aviv. So you are very close. Now we know why you chose Donnie the dog. It was just bringing you back home.
Yeah.
Actually, can everybody say who's the mascot of the Indians? Slider. Okay, now you know.
Thank you.
And when we do this again, you're going to be a mascot for us.
Yes, we'll do.
All right, everybody give Ori a round of applause. Honk your horns. And now we're going to welcome Dan to the stage. Dan.
Good evening, Cleveland. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach, Dan. So I also heard something about Dan. Dan, first of all,
What did you hear?
so first of all, tell us where you grew up and when you moved to Israel.
That's the question, yeah. So I'm sorry about the funny accent. I grew up in England. I moved there when I was 1. I moved back to Israel when I was 5, and I lived there since.
And you have set your you know what you're going to be doing in your military service. So you have a feeling as to what you're going to do, yeah?
That's right, that's right.
All right, so tell us what you're going to do and why you chose this as your specific military service.
Okay, so I hope it's going to be a really long one. I'm going on the 2nd of August to the pilot course. It's a 3-year course, and I hope I'm going to finish it and do a 10-year service. Why I did that, actually, I've got a relative that's a pilot, and I really looked up to him like all my life. And I got like, I passed the first stage, the second one, fifth one, and then I was like, that's what I'm going to do in the army.
Amazing. Woohoo!
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very excited.
Okay, are you ready for your trivia question?
I'm ready. Give it to me.
Okay. In 1952, a Cleveland disc jockey coined the term rock and roll. Who was it? Dick Clark, Alan Freed, Wolfman Jack, or Sam Calloway?
Is it like the type of games that have got like a 50-50 or a phone call?
I'll tell you what, I'll knock it in half for you.
Yeah.
Dick Clark or Alan Freed?
I'll go with Dick Clark.
Alan Freed. Okay. 0 for 2 in Cleveland trivia, but that's okay. You guys have only been here for a couple months.
Yeah, 2 months for me.
How long?
2 months.
2 months. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you'll go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and then you'll report back to us all the things that you learned.
I will.
Okay, everybody give Dan a round of applause.
Chag Sameach, Cleveland.
All right, Ido.
Hello, guys. How are you? Hey, how are you?
Good, Ido. How are you?
I'm great. Good to see you all.
So I heard that you grew up in a moshav, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
And did you grow up kind of as a farmer? Like, tell us what growing up meant to you. What was it? What was a day like for you growing up?
Oh, I think I had like one of the best childhood I can dream of. I used to work in the fields a lot ever since I'm like in 6th grade. We have a lot of fields of corn and wheat, and I'm driving tractor ever since I'm like really young. I have horses. I ride horses every Shabbat morning, Saturday morning. And yeah, I just love it and I miss it, but it's good to be here.
Awesome. Isn't it incredible, these guys that have joined us and are living here in our community? Are you ready for your trivia question?
I hope so.
Okay. This is a superhero question.
Oh, sounds good. I love it.
Cleveland is the birthplace of what superhero? Hang on. Batman, Superman, Iron Man, or Deadpool?
I actually think that unlike my friends, I actually know the answer.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to go with Superman.
You got it!
Hey!
Well done.
Yeah, nice.
All right. You've redeemed your friends. Well done.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
guys. Happy Yom Ha'atzmaut.
All right, Guy. Guy is the last. Come on up here, Guy. Whoa.
Shalom lekulam.
Hi. Okay, welcome. Everybody say hi to Guy.
I'm excited. Hello, everyone. Shalom.
All right, so I hear that we call it in the States, there's something called a Renaissance man. A Renaissance man is somebody who has lots of talents in a lot of different areas, and I hear that about you. So I hear mathematics is a passion of yours, yes?
Yeah, now I sound like a nerd, but I really like mathematics.
That's okay. We're going to talk about some other things too. So, but you graduated a couple years early, yeah?
Yeah, I graduated in math 2 or 3 years earlier than my friends.
So he graduated 2 or 3 years before everybody else in his class in mathematics. He's brilliant, but you also have some things that you like to do in terms of diving and also biking, yeah?
Yeah, mountain biking.
Okay, will you tell us about that?
Mountain biking is a thing that my father and I share. We like to do every Saturday. We go mountain biking, and it's our thing. And diving was my bar mitzvah present from my uncle. So I got the diving lessons, and now I dive with him.
That's awesome. That's great. Are you ready for your question?
No. Yes, I'm ready.
I'll help you out if you need it. All right, so Cleveland's entertainment district, where all of the plays are, is called Playhouse Square. Okay, it's downtown.
Okay.
The famous item, which is the largest of its kind, which hangs over Playhouse Square across the street, what is it? Hang on. Is it an oversized guitar, a huge chandelier, a brightly lit neon sign, or a gigantic menorah?
I will go with the huge chandelier.
You got it!
Really?
You got it!
Yeah!
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Okay,
Now
thank
that's
you
it.
very much.
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you, everyone. Chag Ha'atzmaut Sameach.
Aren't they great? Aren't they great? We're so happy and proud to have you guys here. And before we rejoin the performance, I want to encourage all of you to check out, if you're in your cars, your Israel in a Box. There is a very cool virtual game that was put together by our friends in Beit Shan. The link to the game is on the sticker in your box. I played it earlier and learned things about kibbutz life in Israel. Please play and enjoy. And now let's rejoin the performance from Havat HaShomer.
Yo, Cleveland! We want to do something with you. We know that you are sitting in the car right now, but we want to do something special with you.
Very special.
Every time, every single time, you're gonna hear the trumpet. You're gonna do with the flashlight, with the trumpet, with the flashlight. We want to see you do it. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
With the flashlight. With the flashlight. All the car. I want to see you in the dry car. 1 time. 2 times. 2 times. Come on. 3 times. With the flashlight. You can see it. All the cars. 4 times.
Now let's get funky, funky, funky. Kula, kula. Let's get funky, funky, funky. כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, מרימים את הידיים גבוה לשמיים. כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, מרימים את הידיים גבוה לשמיים. שים את הידיים על המותניים, שים את הידיים על הכתפיים, שים את הידיים על הראש ולספור. 1, 2, 3. שים את הידיים על המותניים, שים את הידיים על הכתפיים, שים את הידיים על הראש ולספור. 1, 2, 3.
שבט יהודה בשנת 2000, אבוך מן השבט על המים. בוא נעלה לחוות השומר ונרים את הידיים גבוה לשמיים. שבט יהודה בשנת 2000, אבוך מן השבט על המים. בוא נעלה לירושלים, נרים את הידיים גבוה לשמיים. כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, מרימים, מרימים, מרימים. כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים, כל הילדים קופצים רוקדים. מרימים את הידיים גבוה לשמיים. מרימים את הידיים על המותניים. עם על הראש ולספור 1, 2, 3. על המותניים, על הכתפיים, על הראש ולספור. Now clap your hands, clap your hands. כולם, כולם. With the flags, with the flags. One more time, yeah. כמו קופים, כמו קופים, כמו אנשים יפים, כמו מלאכים עובדים שמרימים את הידיים גבוה לשמיים. כמו קופים, כמו קופים, כמו מלאכים יפים, כמו מלאכים ועובדים שמרימים את הידיים. עוד הפעם. כמו קופים, כמו קופים, כמו אנשים יפים, כמו מלאכים ועובדים שמרימים את הידיים גבוה לשמיים. כמו קופים, כמו קופים, כמו חיילים יפים, כמו חיילים יפים, שמרימים את הידיים גבוה לשמיים. Let's get funky, funky, yeah! Leave up!
time, one more time.
Yo, Cleveland, you do it so good, so perfect. So we want to do it one more time. All right, prepare with the flashlight. All the soldiers in with the flag, with the flag, with the flag. Here in Cleveland, we have all the people in the cars in the drive-in. We're gonna do it one more time with the trumpet. Trumpet, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1 and 2. With the flashlight, it's going like this. Come on. With the flashlight.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I want to see all the driving.
Yeah.
12. 12. Let's do it 3 times. With the soldiers. 4 times. Come on, everybody, 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 everybody. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3.
Oh, ah. רוב השעות שנשארו היו מלאות אהבה, ורוב הימים שברחו לנו הייתה איתי והייתי איתה. ברוב השירים שעטפו את החדר הייתי כולי שערה, ומה שנותר לבסוף מהשבר ברוב המקרים נותרה שתיקה. ברוב הבריחות ופרצי הזמן אני זוכר מה שרוח קרה, ברוב הרוחות וסופות הגשם בסוף היום חזרה חזרה. ברוב השירים לא צוחק פניה, נוגעות לא נוגעות ודמעה של שתיקה. ברוב הדמעות השתקפות החדר כמו גוזר על חייה למות בנידה. ויש ימים שנשארו והם רבים והם שלה, ויש שעות שמלאות כולן בריח שלה, ורוב הזמן הייתה נשארת וכשלא הייתה בוכה. ואם זה כך ואם אחרת אני נשאר שלה. שירו איתנו. רוב השעות שנשארו היו מלאות אהבה, ברוב הימים שברחו לנו ברוב השירים שעטפו את החדר הייתי כולי שערה, ומה שנותר לבסוף מהשבר לרוב המקים נותרה שתיקה. ברוב הבריחות ופרצי הזמן אני זוכר מה שרוח קרה, ברוב הרוחות וסופות הגשם בסוף היום חזרה חזרה. ברוב השירים עוד זוכר את פניה, נוגעות לא נוגעות לדמעה של שתיקה. ברוב הדמעות השתקפות החדר כמו גוזר על חייה למות בנידה. ויש ימים שנשארו והם רבים והם שלה, ויש שעות שמלאות כולן בריח שלה, ורוב הזמן הייתה נשארת וכשלא הייתה בוכה. ואם זה כך ואם אחרת אני נשאר שלה.
Amazing. Okay, so you met the Shinshanim, and we have asked these.
Be here with you. Yom Ha'atzmaut here with you. So right now we're going to start. If you are on Zoom, you're just going to see a poll that come up to your screen. But if you're here with us, so raise your hand with a flag when you hear the right answer. For example, answer number A is the right answer. Just wave your flags, highest that we can see. You ready? Now everyone will hear the question about Israel and will know more beautiful facts about our beautiful country.
Hi, everyone. Okay. So if you hear the right answer, you can also push the horn so we can hear that you're right. So the first question, what is Cleveland's sister city in Israel? A, Bet She'an and the Valley of Springs. Oh, yeah. Everyone thinks it's A, yeah? B, Be'er Sheva. Okay. C, Hadera. D, Haifa. E, Dimona. F, Elat, or G, Bet Shemesh. Okay, everyone knows the answer. Everyone knows the answer. The answer is A, Bet She'an. Nice, everyone, nice. Let's see now a tricky one. Not really. Second question. When was the state of Israel established? A, 1945? Someone? No one, okay. B, 1948? Yeah. You know. C, 1951? Or D, 1967? You're too good for us, you're too good. The answer is B, 1948. Okay, the third question. Is it working? Okay, third question. How many shlichim there are in Cleveland? A, 2. B, 4. C, 6. D, 8. E, 12. F, 7. Whoa, okay, so the correct answer is 12. E.
We are 12 shlichim in here. You can see us, 5 shlichim, and we have 3 amazing families that stay here with us in Cleveland.
Okay, the next question. What do cherry tomatoes, voicemail technology, and USB flash drivers have in common? First, they are all invented in Israel. Whoa. B, they were named after their inventor. C, they were all invented in the 20th century. D, they were all invented by Jew in the United States. Okay, so the correct answer was A, they were all invented in Israel.
Good job! Now, we see the ballot is really close to an end, and there's really high scores. So now it's a tough question about flowers. What is Israel's national flower and bird? Number A, rose and nachlieli. All right. B, anemone and Eurasian hoopoe. All right, I'm hearing some. C will be tulip and common loon. All right. And D will be lilium and red-necked grim. All right, we're hearing some. All right.
So the right answer is number 2.
Number 2. Nice job. Question number 6. Speaking about numbers, how many Clevelanders visit Beis She'an every year? Wow. It's either A, 200 and 250. All right. B, 5 50 to 100. C to 350 and 400. And final D, more than 1,000 Clevelanders. The question is C, 350 and 400 people.
But next year, I'm sure most of you will want to visit in Israel, and it will be more than 1,000 that will visit in Bet Shean.
All right, sounds good, guys. So we have 2 more left, okay? So the 7th question is, in Israel, you can find A, Starbucks. Interesting. B, maybe a kosher McDonald's. Oh, nice. Definitely amazing. Maybe it's C, Olive Gardens. All right. And D, maybe you can find a Taco Bell. Yeah, so I guess that you're all right. I guess that in Israel, you definitely can find a kosher McDonald's. So nice job, guys. All right.
Great job.
I hope that everyone are ready for the last questions. So listen closely. The 8th question, which is the last one, is who was the first prime minister of Israel? Oh, this is going to be hard. The A is Albert Einstein. Interesting. No, I don't think so. B, it's David Ben-Gurion. Yeah, he definitely deserved that. C, it's Golda Meir. She was good, but not the first one. And D, it's Benjamin Netanyahu. Yeah, so it's definitely the answer is B, David Ben-Gurion. Guys, you were great. Have a happy Yom Ha'atzmaut.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so happy that you write all the questions and that you know so much about Israel. So are you ready to come back to our beautiful concert, to our beautiful band?
Yeah!
Come on! Have fun!
All right, guys, let's do fun.
חברים, שלא רוצים לקבל שבת, זה מה שנאמר פה. על הדבש ועל העוקץ, על המר והמתוק, על ביתנו התינוקת, שמור נא לי הטוב. על האש המבוהרת, על המים הזכים, על האיש ששב הביתה מן המרחקים, על כל אלה, על כל אלה, שמור נא לי אלי הטוב, על הדבש ועל העוקץ, על המר והמתוק, על נטע כל נטוע, אל תשכח את התקווה, השיבני ואשובה אל הארץ הטובה. שמור לי על זה הבית, על הגן, על החומה, מיגון ופחד פתע וממלחמה. שמור על המעט שיש לי, על האור ועל הטף, על הפרי שלא הבשילו ושנאסף, על כל אלה, על כל אלה, שמור נא לי אלי הטוב, על הדבש ועל העוקץ, על המר והמתוק, על נטע כל נטוע. time, let us hear you sing the chorus. Al kol ele,
על כל אלה, שמור אני,
Eli haTov, al hadvash ve'al ha'oketz, al hamash ve'amator, al natan ha'torah, al tishkach et ha'tikvah. השיבני ואשובה אל הארץ הטובה. Thank you very much.
Everybody, did you have fun tonight? Did you all have fun tonight? Honk those horns. What an amazing experience this has been. I want to thank all of you for coming, all of you in your cars, all of you on Zoom, everyone around the world who is with us tonight. Also, please join me in thanking all of the incredible staff from the Federation who put this together. Please show them your spirit, your thanks. For millennia, the Jewish people have wished and wanted a Jewish homeland, a state, and for 73 years now, we've been able to celebrate. It's been so amazing celebrating with all of you. Thank you all so much. For those of you in the lot, we'll be exiting by row, so please stay in your car until you're called. And Yom Ha'atzmaut Sameach. It's been such a pleasure. Good night, everybody.
אמרו את זה קודם לפניי